was mainly me just procrastinating, so I'm trying to get most of this done today. If I can't, I think that's fine, but it'd be nice to get this done today. All I have left for my mythology class is to submit my final paper. And I think there's one more discussion question, but it's not, like, too crazy. I have about, I don't know, I'm halfway done. I still need like 1,200 words, but it feels good to get most of this out of the way. And actually, I was working with, I don't know if you know this VTuber, but his name is Ver. I put on his study with me. It has like a Pomodoro timer of 50 minutes and then a 10-minute break. So I've been working on this ever since like he started this timer. So this timer is the amount of time that I've been working on this paper. It's crazy, and I'm only halfway done. Other than that, I still need to do my 3D stuff. I sent my instructor some questions about it. There's just a few things I want to fix. So in this one, I don't like the way her skirt pops up when she's standing. So like she goes from a standing and then her skirt sort of pops. So I want to fix that. And then I don't know if you also see the hands. The hands keep sliding around on the table, and I do want to fix that before I turn it in, but I don't know. If my instructor doesn't get back to me before the due date, then I'm afraid I'm just gonna have to leave it, because I don't think I can spend any more time trying to problem solve this in Maya. So I don't know. And then for my storyboarding, I had a really great idea, but I don't think I executed it too well. The feedback wasn't too bad, but I think a little bit of the confusion was with this character and whether she was alive or dead. So I wanted to stick with the, not restrictions, but the guidelines of the assignment, which said that our storyboards needed to be between 13 and 15 storyboard, like these panels long. So that's what I tried to do, but yeah, I think for this type of storyboard, I should probably add a few more just to give the viewer, like, I don't know, to help it explain what's happening more. I think my favorite panel, though, would be this one and this one. Both of these panels, I think, I'm pretty proud of myself. I want to add a little bit more shadow to this one to make it pop. And yeah. So if I can go in and work on those two, that would be great, but it's not priority right now. As for the very last assignments for my classes, as soon as I'm done with all of those things, the only thing I need to do, it says Final Project Simple Storyboard 3 pitch, but in reality it's sort of like an animatic that he wants us to make, full of like noise, and if the characters are talking, he wants dialogue, voice acting. So I decided to add not to add any voices into mine, so I don't need to worry about voice acting, but making the video sounds like a lot of fun. And with my 3D animation class, it says final revisions and mini demo reels. So basically what he wants us to do here is to compile all of the work that we've done over the semester and turn it into one demo reel, which we can use in our portfolios. So I need to work on that, but that isn't due until like another week. So right now the focus is this final paper. I do need to finish my paper. I think I only need 140 words, so it's not too bad, but I think before I do anything, I'm going to go to the gym. I should say I haven't been to the gym in a long time, so I think this workout's going to hurt. I just finished my workout for the day. I did legs, so my legs are burning right now. I can't wait to go shower. I finally managed to turn in my final paper. It was really rough. Despite it being a topic I enjoy, writing 2,250 words was a lot, but I did it. So I have 2 more things to turn in and I am done for this week. Technically, this week is not my finals, but most of my big projects are due. So after this week, I think I got 2 more assignments for my classes, and then I'm completely done for the spring semester. We start our scene with the cemetery. A cat sits on the fence as crickets and the whistling of the wind is heard. We cut to 2 gravestones situated next to each other. Leaves blow around them. All of a sudden, a little girl pops out of the smaller grave, looking right, then left excitedly. She spots 2 children dressed for trick-or-treating. They look uneasy and scared as they walk past the graveyard. The little girl decides to follow them and hops through the fence. As she walks behind them, a woman hunched over in a white dress and long black hair appears. The woman follows eerily behind the little girl, though no one seems to take notice of her ghastly appearance. The little girl herself doesn't realize she is being followed. The woman suddenly stops in front of a memorial sitting in front of the cemetery fence. The wind rustles and blows more leaves around as she stands staring at the memorial. A close-up reveals a picture of herself and the little girl when they were both alive. The plaque shows a death date a week before Halloween. The woman turns and watches as the little girl continues walking down the street merrily. Trick-or-treaters pass by and the night is alive and festive. The little girl walks and plays. Behind her, the woman follows. The little girl's reflection is shown in a puddle as leaves flutter and float in the water. More leaves blow around them as the little girl leads the way, oblivious to the woman following closely behind. Just then, a large leaf flutters in front of the little girl and catches her attention. She runs to catch it, unaware that a car is fast approaching. The woman's crooked hands gently push the little girl onto the sidewalk. The little girl is stunned as she clutches onto the leaf. The car drives past behind her. As the car fades into the distance, the little girl stares after it, before glancing up at the woman standing over her. We then see the full face of the terrifying, decomposing woman staring down at her. Unfazed, the little girl hugs the woman's legs and offers her a leaf. We hear a tiny, "Thank you, Mommy." The woman takes the leaf and returns the hug. They take each other's hands, then walk toward one of the houses, appearing translucent. No one notices them as they approach the porch where an elderly man stands handing out candy. At the end, we see 2 graves with candy and the leaf laying on top of them.